Hi, my name is Rozan Razman. This is RMP Productions and welcome to Cahayamag. Okay, good night. Oh my god. Oh. Hey, come on in. Welcome to RMP Productions.
Thank you for having us.
Put on some slippers. There's a lot of broken egos and dreams down here. So, so this is it. One room to rule them all.
Yeah, so maybe we can start with this section.
Okay, sure. Let me take you around. It's gonna be the 50 cent tour. I keep my mics here, congas, percussions. A lot of my condensers are here. Miscellaneous stuff. DIs.
Is there a particular condenser mic that you always go to, like your one that you always use?
Let me tell you a story about this one. Everybody knows this one.
Wow, right? The Neumann U87.
Yeah, but I'll tell you the exact reason why I bought it. Because people will look at this and go, wow, Pro Studio. But I don't usually use it all the time. Now that's the truth. Especially when I did a lot of hip hop when I was in New York. They wanted to see a U87 or Neumann thing, so that's the only reason I bought it. I mean, it's a great mic, sure, but you know, I'll pull it out and then I put something else. It's like, you know, it's like deflect, shiny, and then I put something else. So, but yeah, it depends on, you know, everybody knows it depends on the source, I guess. I got tons of ribbon mics because I love ribbon mics. I bought this DPA mic from a retiring pilot. It's a pair of DPA 4003, which they don't make anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So that's this section. And then this section is all my late father's books, and a combination of that and Dasha Logan's late father's books, who was the guitar player and singer for Alley Cats as well. And you know, once people see it, also they start contributing. So it's
sort of like a library lah.
It's sort of like a library, but also I kind of needed something to soften up this part because I used to have the console here. I'll tell you about that later. But now it's just, you know, it's conversation piece kind of, you know, people come here and look and like, hey, you know, all this stuff. So but it serves a purpose. So that's that. This sofa was by Pete Teo when he left the studio world. Actually the racks too, so thanks Pete. Let me see. Wow, okay, here, drums. I love drums, and these some of my collections. I use a lot of Canopus drums because the studio and I are endorsed by Canopus, a Japanese company. I think there's like 5 or 6 people working there only, and they make great drums. We used to make videos for them when we were in Brooklyn, and yeah, it's quite an art to record drums, but you know, I love it. It takes time, but I love it. And the reason why I have so many is because, you know, every drum is different also. At least that's what I tell myself lah.
Is there a particular snare that is always used?
The snare that's always used. These days, I don't know, but I would say this one. Anyway, this is one that gets used a lot. Supraphonic. I think everybody knows that. I think it's called one of the most recorded snares for a reason. You know, it does sound good. It's wide tuning range.
Very versatile.
It's quite versatile. But also the brother, which is a Ludwig Supraphonic. This is actually a student model snare, but it sounds really good, especially for hip hop or some R&B stuff. There's a nice whack to it. Yeah, these two are actually pretty used quite a lot. Yeah, the Gretsch drums which I bought, Sweely was clearing it and I just like, okay, thank you very much.
Got it on a steal.
I stole it. I literally stole it. It's, if I tell you how much I got it for, you guys are going to kill me. I got some jazz drums, different sizes. I got 20 22, 24. Yeah, size matters, you know. I'm sorry, but it does.
And I see you also have like the drum umbrella.
Oh yeah, this is a new addition. Kind of. My brother actually made this. He's a lecturer, he's a professor, he's a doctor in University Malaya. But he's quite the handyman, and he made these beams and he made this drumbrella because this is where I love to record drums. The couch won't be here. So what happens is I can control this. I can angle it, you know, bring it down or up, you know, really control the sound. Or sometimes when we have a kanduri or something, then we need extra table.
Wow.
You know, I think you can play mahjong also if you want. Probably lah. You can go all the way down. So. Yeah, so if you want to custom make this, contact me and I'll ask my brother to make one for you. I'll probably only take 10-20% on top of it. So, cool. So
Yeah.
that's all of this area done. Let's
Nice.
see.
Shall we move on to this side? Maybe you can show us some of your basses. You're a bassist.
Oh, I'm a bassist, not a racist. Cool. Yeah, it's just Aguilar. I usually mostly use Aguilar stuff because I'm endorsed by Aguilar, but also they make good stuff. Not all of my basses are here, but this is actually two of these are not mine. This is mine. I love Sadowski basses. I have two of them. Yeah. Oh, these two are the only two studio guitars. One Lucille 335 type and a Telecaster. Both not very popular in Malaysia. I don't know why, but I got accustomed to it because in the US, the two main guitars that you really need to have for productions and recordings are 335s and Telecasters. Strangely enough, not very popular here. It used to be difficult to get instruments in Malaysia. You know, you only had Fender from Bentley and Gibson from Wolfart, where you have to buy before you try. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hard to, you know, it was. Now we are spoiled for choice, but you know, they're choices. You know, the good mic stands are kept in here because mic stands are important. I think mic stands are essential to studios. You should invest in this, the silly stuff, mic stands, good mic stands, good cables, because these are the things you don't want to worry about during a session, like halfway recording and then suddenly, you know, or cables going bad. So I use Mogami cables because I buy it once and that's it. I've never had to replace a Mogami cable ever. Good build, good sound, good everything. So you pay extra, but then it lasts you. You know, hopefully my daughter will get to use it. Yeah, Aguilar amps. Hey, if you want to take a look at my pedal board, this is it. Hey, the secret is out. There's no secret. Sometimes I don't even know what goes where because my assistant hooks this up. But there's something missing here. Bro, you better put it back, huh?
What's your bass rig like? What amps do you use? What heads do you use?
Aguilar, 99% of the time, or whenever I can.
Like the tone hammer, or is it like the?
I own the tone hammer and the AG 700 and the cab, the 112, because this is what so easy to carry. I still use my own amp most of where I go, whatever gigs. I bring my own amp. People are kind of what's the word for it? They are baffled, like, hey, why won't you bring your own amp? You know, because I'm so used to it in New York, in Boston. That's what we do. You bring your own amps because it's your sound, you know. But yeah, so I never have an issue with my sound anywhere I go, and when I plug it in, I'm done. You know, it's
quick and easy.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
This is drum hardware. Nothing fancy there. The rest of the basses I put over that side because it kind of to balance out the earth rotation. So if I put it here, then you know the earth might tilt this side. So I put the rest of my basses there. We can go there and check it out later. Let's see. Oh, you want to see what's behind this? Oh, here comes the mess. Jawi, I hope you kemas. Okay, not so bad.
He did well.
Yeah, he did well. My assistant Jawi, he's been with me for unnaturally long time, ever since he's out of college. I used to keep him in the racks here also, but now I let him go home lah. So I have a video of that. Can I send you that video where I used to keep him as an intern?
For sure, please do.
You can insert that, okay? Drum skins, new and used. Why I keep used drum skins? Because sometimes old drum skins sound old, and that's something that you might want to look for in a sound. A lot of stuff that we take out because these days I do a lot of location recording and also production audio for shows like in PJ Pack or whatever. So yeah, lately I've been putting stuff in racks so that it can be taken out, like the Midas MR18 or the stage boxes and the wing rack. They're all in boxes. What do you call this? Rack cases and ready to go.
And I see you have a lot of outboard gear here and all your guitar amps as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, gear, my preamps here because preamps are for the recordings.
Is there a particular preamp that you always go to?
Oh yeah, this one, Undertone Audio. It's
Audio.
Partly designed by Eric Valentine, a really good engineer.
And you use that for like everything, vocals, drums.
I literally can use it for everything. It definitely shines on certain things more than the others. Yeah, and then this is the GML. I don't know if you know George Massenberg. He's still around. He designed his mic preamp. And again, buy good stuff. You buy once. I've never had to, touch wood, had to service or repair any of them, and it sounds good. Plug it in. It's one more thing out of the equation. Something sounds wrong. It's probably not these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these are kept in racks as well because sometimes when I go to DFP to record, I just carry these 2 racks and I have all my preamps. That's like 8 plus 10. That's 18 channels of preamps. And yeah, preamps, converter, speakers. Why are there small speakers here? Because I actually moved my mix room and my console to the home where I grew up in because I kind of wanted this space to be completely empty and just once you have a console, you can't move a console that easily. So I had that moved, and now I use these for now to monitor, but it could change. I have an NS10 up there in the attic somewhere, probably getting eaten by rats. But yeah, for now it's that. Can you zoom in on this, please? Okay. Just a quick reminder there.
For everyone out there.
Yeah, it's a microphone, not a miracle. Okay, the miracle is you. So get that straight. Hey, you want to take a look inside the drawers?
Sure.
Hey, cool.
Show us what secrets you have.
Yeah, I hope it's also in order. Oh, here.
Okay, every studio standard.
There you go. Everyone
57.
57, 58, and what is this? Franken. They forgot the Stein in this one. Frankenstein. They work, man. They work. If you can't get it to sound good, something's wrong with you, not the mic.
Not
you know what I mean. Cool. Let's see. Oh, a bunch of kick mics. Oh, this one is a cool one. I think I stole this from John's studio, John Thomas. It's what is it? Bay Dynamic. Good kick mic. Decent. Let's see. Oh, my Sennheiser tray. I wonder why all. These are the new versions, the compacts.
The 421s, right?
The 421 compacts, but I have a bunch of the old ones.
Do they sound different, like to you?
Of course, they sound different. I mean, and you can't really compare them. This has been aged,
Yeah.
and whacked, and You know what I mean?
Yes, the seasoned sound
This
to
seasoned sound lah, you know. So if it was a seasoned sound that you're looking for, then you put this. But you know, still the same issue lah.
it. Still the same, yeah.
It will
Oi.
fall down.
Once that breaks,
Yeah, so
hard to
I've had to
replace.
tape so many of these. But nowadays I use the 421K kind of a lot because you can just clip it on. You
Yeah.
know, less mic stands to worry about. Oh, here are my small diaphragm condensers. Okay, this one's probably one set of mics that's worth a mention. And see, I even keep it in plastic bag. These are originals KM84. Purple badge, like I care. They were hung on a church. I have a pair of them. They were hung on a church for the longest time, and then somebody took it down and sold them on eBay, and I got it for not really a steal, but half of at least what they're going for now. They really should make these. Hey Neumann, make some more. I mean, I know they did make like 30 or 40 from new old stock parts, but it's not available to just anybody. This one is also cool, worth a mention. It's a lavalier microphone just like this. If I can find it. It's tiny little Omni mic that I throw it around wherever, but most of the time somewhere around a kick drum. It just has that smashed, compressed.
sort of like a knee mic.
Yeah, crotch mic, dick
Yeah.
mic, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, it has that effect, you know. The kick and snare always sounds good and trashy, you know. So I just throw it around and, you know, kind of like, hey, let's see what happens. Put it and I forget about it, and then when I mix, like, oh, I could use these.
Then you just like compress the shit out of it.
Yeah, just do whatever because it doesn't even matter. But plus it's Omni, you know, so it doesn't really messes with phase that much. Oh, here are my first ever. I would call it Pro, yeah, Pro audio speakers. I bought it in. Wow, I don't even remember, from Cinemax. Yeah.
The KRKs, right?
KRKs, V4s. I think this was the first generation. It still works, you know. I use it as sometimes talkback or something, you know. It's just too sentimental for me to throw it away. But I'm blessed enough to have good relationship with people who supply this stuff, you know, like Suon and Gerard, who works at Cinemax, you know, like Sean from Sonica, who supplies me this stuff. I call them my drug dealers, lah. You know? So then they'll show up and
All these products,
products.
Channel, KRKs.
But you know, here's the thing. They'll leave stuff, and hey, if it's good, I take it. If it's not, I return it. I actually had a different set of speakers here, also from another someone who I call a friend, Gans, who works with I forgot what's the name of his company. Sorry, Gans. Probably can tag him in later. But you know, hey, if it's good, I take it. If it's not, you know. You know, I think, I hope they appreciate my honest review, because I'm getting old and I don't have time for fluff, you know. So it's like, hey, it's good, I'll take it. It's not.
Sorry.
Yeah, these bunch of mics I also just got, MCM 114. These are convenient for live shows. Those clip-on mics. Let's move to these ancient stuff. I don't know if kids these days they've seen pictures of this.
For sure, yeah.
They've seen pictures
The
of this.
Mesa.
This one you can actually touch. Amps. I like amps too. So
Yeah.
I think emulations are good. Digital emulation is good, but to me, the biggest difference is you plug something in, you're standing right in front. There's a certain sonic euphoria that there's a relationship between you and what's making you sound like you. So you react to that, it reacts to you, and there's interplay, and then, you know, you put a couple of mics on it and record, and it's here and now. So to me, that's the beauty of it. But I understand it takes time. So, oh, did you get this? This is an amp. This one's from PTO too. It's Savage
Garden. I see you have a few boutique amps like the Matchless.
Yeah,
Supro.
Matchless. It sounds great. This is a Samsung era DC30 for geeks. They would know, but I don't care. It sounds good. That's all that matters. I don't even change the voltage. A lot of these amps are at 110 volts. Because I'm afraid that if I change the transformer, then it might,
sound will change.
Yeah,
also.
but also I'm quite lazy lah. There's a tube amp repair guy and he modifies stuff as well. It's called Blackie Pagano. He used to live in LA and New York or one or the other. He's a legendary tube amp guy. He went through a bunch of these amps and I don't want to touch it, because it sounds good the way it is. This one is a cool one. This is a Blankenship. If I remember correctly, when Friedman, who makes Friedman amps, worked with Blankenship, it's kind of like GMP, I think. Yeah, this one I bought from Sweeney. This is EVH. What can you say? This one's divided by 13. It's a great studio amp. 9 watts, I think, 9 or 15 watts, one or the other. You can switch, so you can really crank it and not be deaf. This one, a friend of mine sold it to me, John O. Greenbacks and vintage 30s in it. This one too, he sold it to me. This one's a bit hi-fi, but this gets more love in the studio. Supro, I got it here for steel and clearance. These are cool because they don't make them anymore. This Aguilar, this is a preamp head and this is a all tube amp. In the studio I'll use it, but I'll never take it out because it's about 20 kilos, I think.
Oh, crazy. 20. It's as heavy as a speaker.
Yeah, it's about 20 kilos, I think. So amp, wall-ish, whatever. Oh, this this is a secret weapon. It's kind of crazy. You can't actually find this moving blankets in Malaysia. Did you know that? These moving blankets, use it for so many things. If you're cold, if you're feeling lonely, or if you want to cover up stuff. Even just put it on a mic stand to just segregate the sound a bit, break it up. Yeah, totally use it. Look at this. This is acoustic guitar, Gibson. So I had someone come here to record an album, and he had a whole bunch of acoustic guitars in, like a ridiculous amount. And we tried everything. I ended up liking this, but we ended up recording something else. I liked it so much, but he just left it at the studio, and hey, kind of in tune. It's a J45, my favorite style of acoustic. And then at the end of the recording, he said, "Why don't you just have it?" So I was like,
"Sure."
I mean, yeah, we contract the payment a bit, okay. But I know he didn't owe me that much. This is like, I mean, this is a 5-figure guitar.
And then I see here you are all set up for a vocal recording.
Oh yeah, the last thing we had was a vocal recording for an OST. By the way, I'd like to mention these. These are made by Kayu Case, Kayukase. Kind of like a custom make stuff. So you can move obviously with wheels and whatnot. And this one I can just take out, bring it down, and then it becomes a low gobo type thing. Sometimes you just want that isolation of the shells, but you still want the air to come up, so you'll do that. Or when you want to have a live recording but the amp's too loud, then you kind of want to put it around.
Very customizable.
Yeah, very customizable. Like, as you can tell, this studio is all about an empty space and make it what you need it to be. Same thing here. This one you can't see, but the back of these are wood. So if I need more reflection, I'll turn it around, and then that's what you get. a bit more reflection. Oh yeah, I cover up all my mics. I always cover my mics because dust and moisture is a real thing. So and there's still not many people who know how to repair or clean mics in Malaysia. So I try to avoid.
And what mic is that you have?
This is a Chandler Limited. This one's by Guns Company. I mean, he sold me these. He deals with Chandler Limited, TG mic, I think. Yeah. So headphones. I got a bunch of these lying around. What is this? Bayer Dynamic DT 770 Pro or whatever.
The standard lah, close back.
Yeah, close back. The other thing is, because I'm a musician myself and I do a lot of playing and recording and whatnot, so when they record or whatever, I'll make sure the headphones are already ready, dialed in kind of, and they just put it on and go, or maybe a little tweaks here and there. But this is another one of those things that I think is quite important, is mostly overlooked, aside from good mic stands and cables, is like good headphone monitoring system, because you can't play what you can't hear.
Yeah.
If you're hearing yourself or other people correctly, you perform better.
Correct.
So this has to be as out of the way as possible. Like monitoring is number one, because if you can't hear it, yeah, you can't play. All right, here's some shitty mic stands. They keep breaking, so I leave them out here. This is what balances the earth rotations, so all the low end stuff. Hey, this is my first ever bass, can you believe that? And then I made it fretless, trying to be Jaco. Well, still gonna work on it, but okay, anyway, that's that.
And then you have an actual fretless there.
Huh?
You have an actual fretless there, right? Like
oh yeah, this is not
bass.
even mine. This one belongs to Wafi, but it looks good when it's set up, so I just leave it up. So yeah, so that's that. Oh, my wife's Moog and her piano. This is a thing. Not many studios here have pianos. When in New York especially, every studio has a piano, kind of.
Yeah.
This one is I think 70s Steinway O. Let me see. Can't remember. L. Yes. They don't make L's anymore. They combine it to O. So this is a Steinway O L. I just said it was L.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, not a lot of studios have even upright pianos. But
yeah. I mean, again, you got your VSTs and you got your whatever, but
different lah.
The feeling of playing a real one is hard to beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all reactionary. For me, people, wow, why you still have all this? You just plug in only lah. This, sure, but I enjoy it. So why take my enjoyment away? And you don't know it too, but you probably enjoy playing if you were to play a piano or a real amp or something, so that's that. And what else? Oh, music stands. We have a bunch of music stands. These are good music stands. A good friend of mine, JS Music, brings them in. Wanger music stands. Even this, you kind of have good ones and it doesn't fail you.
For sure. It's a lot of all this very small, overlooked hardware in the studio.
Yes, definitely.
Like you mentioned, the mic stands, cables. Music stands even.
Yeah, it's the unglamorous purchases. These are the unglamorous purchases, I call them, because it's not shiny or bling on it. It's just stuff that works. And it's kind of what keeps everything going, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna hear a record. Oh, they use that mic.
Correct.
Who cares?
It's the relationship lah, right?
Yeah, and the relationship. Once the relationship is there, it brings out the feelings, and once the emotions and feelings that come out, that's what you need to capture. You don't need to capture, you don't need to capture anything technical, really. You know, what you need to capture is just the performance, the feeling. So if somebody is playing and suddenly the mic starts to fall in front of them, that messes with their performance and feeling too. So try to make that seamless, you know, so that they can just, you know, be comfortable and play whatever it is that they're doing, you know. So that's that. Let me see. Oh, these curtains, haha, these are bloody expensive, but they are pretty sound absorbing kind of blackout curtains that are sound rated. See, like if I talk, like you can hear me talk, and then suddenly see you can hear me again, right? See, pretty cool, right? Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, but it even changes the voice profile once I close this up. Well, that's that. You want to see where I keep all the drummers that can't play in time? Come. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I do keep them inside. I just lock it and don't open. Okay, so that's it, man. This is the studio. Like I said, we're music makers, so if you want to make music, you know, come here and I think we'll have something set up for you. See you then.